Welcome back, guys, to Emerald Pitch Talk. We have Pato in the house and Big H as well. I've actually just come up on the spot. We're gonna call this little segment "Big Backs" because that's what we all are. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially H. Fuck, couldn't. But anyways,
See these ones out, bro. What I what?
20 in.
no, I'm joking. Hey, H, how you feeling? Obviously, it was a good weekend. You were in and in London as well. You must have seen some Arsenal fans over the weekend. Just give me your brief thoughts on this Arsenal City game.
Business as usual, boys. This is what we do. Do you know what I mean? Like, City came here they're looking for a draw. We said you're not getting a draw, you're getting a spanking, and we gave them a spanking.
Mm, mm, and as for you, Pato, obviously as a rival fan, Liverpool beat Bournemouth 2-0 away. I was hate watching that game. It was unsuccessful. I said we go again next week. I dust myself off. But then obviously to see on Sunday, you're probably relaxing, chilling, having a nice Sunday. You come home, you see Arsenal beat Man City 5-1. What was your what was your initial reaction?
So it was 1-0, 2 minutes. I was like, fair enough. I hadn't even got the match set up. I wasn't even watching it yet. Check my phone, 1-0. Odegaard. I said, what's going on? Put the match on. Put the match on. But the first half, though, City were doing their thing. It wasn't like one sided in the first half.
No, definitely they could have scored two goals. Really, to be honest, it could have been like two
Gabriel had a
one.
shot. I think Savinho had a shot.
Mm.
And then I was like, okay, the match is still going to be close. Then second half, Haaland scores. He leaps at who was it? Saliba at the back post. I don't know who it
Yes,
was.
Saliba. He's not good like with his aerial duels. He's absolutely shocking, man. He's
So I
absolutely
saw that.
shocking. But I wanted to ask you about you doubling down on a proposed bet because obviously you had a nice little cheeky accumulator on there, and like you said before we started this stream, see he scored and then you even doubled down on it again, even though you knew the fact that Arsenal haven't lost at the Emirates in the Premier League alone this season, anyways. What
You know
what,
what it
what
is?
made you double down?
Obviously, two things. Me, I like to take risks, and I like money. I was trying to win as much money as possible in it. But then the second reason was, for me, I was like, this could be the day the title race is over.
Mm,
Because if City had beat you, in my opinion, it's done. In my opinion, and I
mm,
was just it was more hope more than anything. Especially it was just 1-0. City were getting into the game. Haaland scored. It was looking like it's going to be a draw, a City win, in my opinion. And then all of a sudden, City just lost all composure.
but yeah, no, I completely get you. Even that second half for me as well. Like I was not expecting that. Like four goals in the second half. We've been saying all year that we struggled to score goals from open play. We scored five against the champions. You know what I'm saying? But what I actually wanted to touch on was not so much the game, but the reaction after the game. Because for some reason, everybody wants to be a celebration police. That Arsenal fans are now being told. I'm not sure, H, if you've heard this as well. If people have said this to you, but when apparently we're not allowed to celebrate this victory against City because we don't have any trophies. Does that make sense to anybody?
But when City was celebrating the draw, people were telling me this is a sign of champions. This is this is a hard fought. This is like 3 points for Man City. Great tactical, great pressing from all this. Oh, but they came to
Mm,
Argaf and they held a 5-1. They had 18-year-olds and 17-year-olds scoring on them. Oh, don't
mhm,
worry. We'll see you again. Don't worry. We're gonna celebrate. Why wouldn't we celebrate? Gary Neville saying that when Gabriel ran past Haaland that he didn't like it. Shut up, man. When he was running against Liverpool, kissing the bar, jumping down, and he got fined for it. But that was alright though, wasn't it? That was okay. Bro, people just don't like Arsenal. And I hear it. Why would you not like the best team in England? I hear it. I understand. It's okay. It's like no one is like this is what happens to popular people. People just don't like you for no reason. Like
mm,
people don't like you for
mm,
and Michael Richards said it, bro. When it's Arsenal, everyone wants to lump in. Bro, how can you beat the team that's won the Prem 4 years in a row? They just came off of the back of a treble, and you're telling me I can't celebrate when my boys just licked these lot up for 5-1. I can't celebrate. Who celebrates? Don't. I wish. Odegaard even took a picture of the cameraman again. I wish to take a picture of him, bro. Rubbish guy. Dumb people, man. I hate it, bro. They all have agendas, bro.
But Pato, how do you feel about that? Like, obviously, I know you're not a national fan, but saying you were in our shoes, yeah, you just beat the reigning defending champions 5-1 on your home patch. Just keep in mind that the game that we had, like, what, maybe 4 months ago, and how all of that kind of stuff. People were then telling us back then that we still shouldn't lose to City with down to 10 men. And now we've beaten them 11 against 11. We slapped them 5-1, and we're talking all our celebrate.
I think it's two sides because people, I don't know why people are protecting City, because it's like they forget what happened in the first game. Haaland actually threw the ball at Gabriel's head, full force, bang. Then what else? He said
to Arteta, unprovoked, stay humble.
Exactly. Arteta is just shaking everyone's hand at the end of the game, good sports relationship. He's saying stay humble. Okay, no problem. Then now he said Lewis Kelly came to defend his manager. What's he supposed to do? He said, "Who the F are you?" All those contributing factors. I feel like it's not really an issue with Man City per se. It's with Haaland particularly, because obviously Haaland is coming from a place where he just rocked up to the league, broke the goal record. He's won the Prem every season. He won the Champo, so he feels like he's the guy, and he was moving like he can talk to anyone, anyhow. So then when you get beat, when you're the villain and you get beat, people are gonna really, go in on you on your downfall. Back in the day when United were winning all them titles, when Arsenal was winning, one would win a title here and there, it meant so much more because it was like the villain of the league. It's like you stopped Superman from doing this thing.
Kind of Slay the Dragon type of thing.
Yeah, this is a person that's just been terrorizing everybody. But the other side of it is that Arsenal is a big club. So people are saying, okay, you won the game, but if you don't win the league, your celebration is basically for no reason. Because just winning a match is pointless if you're a big club. If it was like Bournemouth or Tottenham or Villa and they beat City 5-1 and they're going crazy, I get it. But for you guys, it's more like you've won, but you're probably still not going to win the league. So now your celebration is against the team you're not even going for the league against. The hate is based on past seasons. This win doesn't mean anything. Almost is what people are saying.
See, I get that point as well, but I think for us as fans as well, yeah, I think most Arsenal fans level-headed, except for the ones that you kind of see on Twitter. Like, it's mostly kids. It's mostly football Twitter is mostly kids anyway, so you can't really say you can't use football Twitter as to kind of base off Arsenal fans. But for me, anyways, I was happy with the result. I clowned every City fan that I knew, all 5 of them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I said my two pence on TikTok and all that kind of stuff. Do follow us on TikTok as well. Like I'm with Push Talk too. Like and I still had people then telling me that we shouldn't celebrate it, that this is what Haaland meant, that we're still not going to win in trophies. I was like, that's not what Haaland meant. I don't know why everybody's now trying to do psychoanalysis on what Haaland really meant by it. No, he was being a little shithouse, like you said, feeling like the guy because obviously he's won two golden boots, 2 Premier League titles, a Champions League. Fair enough. But the point I was trying to get clear, like crystal clear to everybody is, you were talking shit, and then the backfired. That's all we're celebrating. Because yes, I'm happy that we beat City, but I'm more happy that we stuck it to this guy as well. Fair enough, he scored a goal, but you still held 5. And a 17-year-old that you said, "Who the fuck are you two?" slapped the goal on your head top and done your celebration, and you did jack shit about it. You did fuck all about it. Like, no, your manager couldn't do shit about it. You couldn't do shit about it. But then Silva, that little rat as well. I hope somebody chins him as well.
I hate
he
him.
Couldn't do shit about it. He was just kicking out. Like, for us, we're just celebrating the victory and then the vitriol that we can give back to City and Haaland. Don't get me wrong. We're not disillusioned that we still don't need to win a trophy. The objective is still win a trophy. For me, I'm hoping that we can pull this around in the Carabao Cup against Newcastle. Hopefully win that trophy as well. Hope for a Liverpool collapse, a slim chance that maybe to nick that as well. And look, I'll give my left note for Arsenal to win the Champions League as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the objective is still to win a trophy. And then for people to be telling us not to celebrate a victory against one of our, I wouldn't even say rivals, but one of our fierce enemies that we've been battling in this league for the past couple of seasons is absolutely wild to me, because if you can't celebrate a game like that, what can you celebrate?
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
That's what I was thinking. Like, obviously, if you don't win, Like obviously, if you don't win the league, we're all going to be disappointed. But I still, at the end of the day, if I have a City fan chatting to me, I'd be like, okay, yeah, we didn't win the league, but you held 5 against us at the
Yeah,
Emirates. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, in life, you have to celebrate the small wins. Obviously, it's a small win in the matter of fact of winning the league because still, like everybody likes to remind me, we're still like what 6-9 points behind you guys. That's absolutely fine. But we slapped City. People have been saying the past couple of times we got lucky, especially when we beat them 1-0 at the Emirates last season. They were saying it was deflection goal. There's no argument now, but now they're telling me that I can't celebrate. It doesn't make sense. It's like the goal post gets moved every single time. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just a bit tiring.
it's just unfortunate you beat them now. We all know City are not good this season. They're not going to win the league. It's
You
like
know, the thing is, my rebuttal to that is they've actually only lost one player, and they've signed 200 million pounds worth of players on top of that as well. So
no,
like,
but
it's the exact same team that just done the 4p -1. Do you know what I'm saying? Like just literally just -1, and they signed 200 mil worth of players on top of that. Bro, we had a front three of Havertz, Trossard, and Martinelli. They had a front of Haaland, Marmoush, Phil Foden. Do you know what I'm saying? Savinho.
The phone
They
that
they
they said
should.
is the PFA player of the year, you know.
Do you know PFA Player of the Year, one of the best strikers in the world at the moment, and you're getting slapped 5-1. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not accepting. Oh yeah, see, yeah, they're bad. They're bad this season, but they've only literally lost one player. Bukayo Saka wasn't playing. That's our guy. He wasn't on the pitch.
hmm,
We don't even have a proper striker. Havertz is a striker, and you're letting us put 5 on your head top. Like we literally dragged our nuts all over your forehead.
yeah, 5 is crazy. I'm not even
Do
gonna
you,
lie.
do you know what I'm saying? So
No,
like,
five isn't crazy. 5 isn't crazy because I saw from that kickoff. See when Odegaard scored, I said it started because as soon as City kept on getting that ball, and I saw because I was looking for a man, Mateus Nunes. It's like, where's this Nunes guy supposed to be playing? And I saw my right back. I said, it's wraps. I said, it's done. It's over. Because that guy, they just focused on him. They pinned him back. Fella couldn't he gets the ball, he passed the ball back, couldn't go anywhere. Bro, killed him. See what Trossard was doing to my man. Had him on ropes.
Yeah,
Bro, when I saw Trossard nuts, was it Gavardi or nuts?
yeah,
I said, I said, it's about to be a long day for C. Because that guy doesn't be moving like that too often, where he's really on smoke like that. When I saw him, I said, yeah, it's gonna be a long day for these man. We killed them. It was a given. Even when Haaland scored, I was like, they're still giving us too much room to maneuver. They let Party shoot. Why would you let Party shoot? Why would you let him shoot?
their midfield is actually a joke, bro.
A joke. I
It's
was like,
bro,
there's
they
no
rocked up with midfield of Kovacic and Bernardo Silva and thought they were going to do something.
that's what
bro.
I'm saying. This is not it's not the players, man. It's Pep, bro. How are you gonna do that, bro? You're gonna put Bernardo Silva that's tiny, Kovacic as your midfield too against
And then
Rice,
you have Mateus Nunes as your right back.
someone that was he a midfielder,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you're gonna have them two against Odegaard. Odegaard that's meant to be a 10, but it's a pressing machine. Rice that's just fitter than everybody and is just bigger than everyone, and then Thomas Partey, who's a black man. So there was no way you were winning that midfield battle, and he's from
Guys.
Ghana as well. There was no way you were winning
He
that
was
midfield.
eating that Kenke before the game. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and
The Woody was strong.
bro, like what was he thinking? And then Foden as well just gave away the pass. Haaland scored, yeah, and you're a Pep Guardiola team where your strength is keeping the ball. How are you just having misplaced passes? I'm putting this on the manager, to be honest, because after the goal, you scored the second goal, where you made it 2-1. Who scored the second goal again?
Party.
Partey. After you scored that goal, you killed them. They're like you dejected the confidence out of them because they just scored. Imagine being at such a high and then straight after it comes back down, bro. The confidence is gone.
Yeah, because they thought, oh, when Haaland scored, they were like, oh, here we go, Arsenal being Arsenal again. They're up, and then we're just putting them back, and then we're gonna go and kill them. No,
Yeah.
no, because I know Arteta told them, man, kill these people, press them relentlessly, kill them. It doesn't matter if they score 3, kill them on the press, bro. We've killed them. It was over, bro. How can you let Havertz, the guy that missed an open goal, do an overlap? Even the run, I said, what type of run is this that
When
this
I
guy's
seen him
running?
go on the outside, I said,
I said, will
what are
you
you,
go
what are you doing?
inside? What are you
Yeah.
doing?
I said, what are you doing?
Fella takes the
Said-
ball. He kills the
tried to
man
be a
and
winger.
finesses. How's Havertz finessing the ball?
No, how are you even letting Havertz cut inside? Havertz is not even taking like that. How are you letting them cut inside?
Even the
What
way he did it didn't even look right. It was-
bro, what shit club? What shit club?
but this is
And then
this is why
and then
people are saying you're saying shit club.
no. The shit? The fuck the
They're
shit?
shit this season. Put
No,
respect on them,
Patrick. This is the dismantle of Man City, bro.
bro. They've done things that our
They don't-
clubs wish they could do.
Listen, amen. But right now they're not doing shit. I don't want my club to be doing what they do. I don't want my club to be doing what they do. Terrible
what?
behavior.
Okay, but
How are you letting a kid that just came on 2 minutes, they spray a long ball, kills your defense, then he shoots and scores. How
Yo,
you
the
let
goalkeeper didn't even dive
you
for
let a
that.
17-year-old do that to you? A big grown man. That's
The
big
goalkeeper
man,
didn't.
you
The
know.
goalkeeper Ortega didn't dive as well.
also, what happened to Edison? Like,
He
what's
was
going
injured
on?
apparently.
Oh, he's injured
Mm.
because he wasn't even playing him the last couple of weeks before that. Anyway,
He's. See, that's the weird thing about Man City as well. Like with them, yeah, they've had a couple of players that they should really let go. Like Edison came out at the back end last season saying that he wanted to leave. They've kept him. KDB, they should have really kind of moved him
let him
on.
go.
Good one they brought back again. Excuse me. It doesn't really make sense. It's like for me, yeah, how I see it is like Pep knows it's kind of over, but for some reason he's trying to latch on,
Holding on, yeah.
hold on, like because for him he'll never have the kind of golden generation that he's had at sea again. John Stones is over the hill. Do you know what I'm saying? He's finished. Nake finished as
Tell him
well.
what you think.
Edison is on the decline. Do you know what I'm saying? KDB, they brought one in the 70th minute. I didn't even know that brother was even kicking ball for most of it. Do you know what I'm saying? He did jack shit when he was on the pitch.
I heard he has arthritis in his knees. That's what that's what I heard.
Do
Is that what the shit was saying?
you know what I'm saying? Are they trying to offer this guy a new contract?
Yeah.
Like just let it go. You had that golden generation. You dominated, and that's the reason I always put Alex Ferguson ahead of him. He knew when to move people on. No matter what, he rebuilt that squad again.
Yeah,
This
100%.
guy won the Premier League with midfield of flipping Carrick, Fabio, and was it Darryl O'Shea?
Oh, Darren Fletcher, John O'Shea.
John O'Shea, or one of them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like one wayward midfielder. If you look at the team on paper, you say, how the hell did
People
he
like
do that?
Anderson.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like one of them ones. He's still trying to hold on to these. He's still trying to hold on to these players for dear life, trying to squeeze out any tiny bit of juice that's left. But the juice is gone, big man. Last season was the last bit that you could squeeze out. It was honestly the last bit that you could squeeze. Bernardo Silva went to the league like 2-3 years ago. They didn't let him go.
Look who we just signed. Man signed a 12-year-old to play centre back. Had a shocker first game. He's not brought my.
The Russian
He's
guy.
not brought Marmoush, who's gonna be running a kebab shop in 10 years. Man, are trying to tell me this is Man City, bro.
But these type of things that you're saying is the reason why people are saying you need to be humble. He is
That's not
allowed.
even the humble thing. I'm talking just as a fan. I don't look at the people Man City sign and be like, oh shit, these men are on smoke. Bro.
People are saying this because they hate Man City because they've been winning for so long. Pep is allowed to have a year off. Let's not forget.
Okay, Marmoush that everybody that Man City got. Why didn't anybody else take him? Because if he's good for Man City, he's definitely good for Real Madrid. He's definitely good for Bayern Munich. Definitely good for Liverpool.
They don't need
Good for
him.
United. Good for Arsenal. That 12-year-old defender, if he's good enough for City, because this City have to be one of the best teams in the world. So City are signing players. There has to be interest there from the top teams in the world. But you're signing players, regens. I don't know their name. I don't know. This guy just came from flipping Uzbekistan, bro. Like,
They signed a centre back from Brazil as well. Some like 18, 19-year-old guy too.
Didn't even know that.
You know,
what's Pep? I think Pep knows his time is up.
No.
He's like, you know what? Let me get some good young talent in. So whoever comes in, you have a decent base. At least these guys will play together for the next like 3-4 years. You have a nice base. You can come. You can work with that.
Yeah.
Because this is not a Pep signing. These are not
But
Pep.
can I say one thing as well? I hope Rodri was watching that game because that mentality that he was talking about, why did they not bring it? Hmm?
But this is
Why
good for.
why why did they not bring it?
But Rodri is at home and he's probably saying, whatever happens this season, yeah, they lose the league, whatever. You
Hmm.
cannot trash it to Rodri because he would just tell you, I was not there. I was not involved. Whatever was
That's
going
great.
on, I wasn't there. I wasn't involved. But yeah, Pep has got it wrong. He let Mahrez go. He let Cole Palmer go. He didn't replace De Bruyne, who's injury prone all of a sudden. Not even all of a sudden, he's been injury prone and he's getting older. He didn't move him on. Like he's made some bad decisions. But if Pep gets fourth, yeah, and wins no trophy, that's not crazy. Alex Ferguson got third and won no trophy, and then rebuilt the squad and then won the league again. Ferguson went 3 years without a title before. Pep has only ever gone 1 year without a title in this country.
See, the thing is though, yeah, even with Sir Alex when he went like a year or two without a trophy, you knew it would eventually come. It's like with this Pep guy, yeah. I don't believe that he can really build a new squad again to challenge again. I'll be so honest with you.
Mm.
And it's one of them ones. Watching them this season, teams are attacking them. Like remember me and you had a conversation privately like a couple of years ago when you guys Liverpool was in the pump, and I told you that soon enough people will start figuring you out. That after a while you won't just be able to turn up to like a Burnley and just steamroll them like you did
Yeah,
back in the day. Eventually, after a while, people will start catching up. Will start noticing, okay, this is what you like to do. This is how you like to play. They will psychoanalyze that shit and break it down. The way
yeah, yeah,
teams are attacking them now is crazy. Like you can get at them easily, very
100%.
easily. You can get at them. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of them ones. If you notice with most teams now, nobody's really trying to play off from the back and do all that kind of stuff like they were trying to do like a year or two ago. People are now starting getting big, strong men on the pitch,
Yeah,
hoofing along, getting the second knockdown and hitting you on a transition. Do you know what I'm saying? But you know what Pep, he likes the small, techie type of technical players. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They are getting bullied in midfield.
But that's what happened to Arsene Wenger as well. He had big boys like Vieira and all
And
Gilberto
then he
Silva
went small, and then what happened?
and smart, and he started losing.
Mm,
But I don't know, like with Pep, you need to give him the chance to do it because you can't for me you can't compare Pep and Sir Alex until his career is over because
mm,
he's still making his body of work. So if he
mm.
comes now next season and he rebuilds the squad, he finds it because all this playing out from the back, inverted fullbacks, it's Pep that did it. Now he finds a new one where the goalkeeper is now the third centre back and all this, and then he wins the league. What he's
Mm.
gonna say then?
Yeah.
And the thing is, yeah, if
But listen, I'll give him his flowers then because I don't I like being proven wrong. If he can prove me wrong,
yeah,
absolutely, I'll hold my hands up and say, you know what, you're right. I got it wrong, big dog. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all you. So
exactly.
until he does it, do you know what I'm saying? Me, I'm a lover of football. I really don't care. Prove me wrong. Go and win the titles because listen, I'm not getting a slice of that cake anyways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make a difference to my life if you win a Champions League or a Premier League or not. Like I still have to clock in tomorrow. Do you get me?
Yeah, but
But
but I've,
yeah, go on,
just one
bro.
more thing. Yeah, I feel like
Mm,
next season, yeah, it's gonna be Pep Guardiola's villain story because he's not gonna remember. He's not gonna forget the way people have been treating him this season. The
mm.
away fans, people telling him he's getting sacked in the morning. Oh me, Pep Guardiola, you're getting sacked in the morning. People are saying, "Oh, because your marriage is ruined, you can't think straight." People are saying you're scratching your head, you big weirdo. All this sort of stuff. He is not going to forget. And in those press conferences next year, let's say he's 10 points clear at the top of the league, he is going to be talking crud to everybody, and we
Mm,
all have to shut our mouths. So we
mm.
better just pray that it doesn't happen.
Listen, I'll just say, listen, come shut us up. Come back on the venture store. I don't mind. But I want to pivot quickly to transfer deadline day and all that craziness. We had a small discussion before we went on. But I kind of want to really hone on Chelsea because that club has been confusing me for the past like 2 or 3 years, and even more so after what I've just seen in this January window as well. They signed Joe Felix in the summer for like about 50 M's. They put him on a 7-year contract. He's gone on loan to AC Milan. Axel Disasi, I can't remember exactly when they signed him, but he's on a death row contract as well. He's he's gone on loan to Aston Villa. Charney Chukwuemeka, Harrison's cousin. Do you know what I'm saying? He's on a debt row contract too. He's gone on loan to flipping Dortmund, and they've signed one centre back from Boca Juniors.
And they called back Chalobah as well.
And they recalled back Chalobah after they froze him out. Didn't even took away squad number and didn't let him go on preseason tour to America as well. And they recalled him, and he's the one of the best centre backs. Yeah, guys, what's your opinion on this? Like, what's with this model that they're trying to go for? Because when they were signing players, and I was saying it's not making sense, the squad building, Chelsea fans told me to shut my mouth, and I'm jealous. So I said, okay. So, not a problem. No problem. But now, I don't really get. I don't see what's happening. Do you know what I'm saying? Is it just me that's confused, or can you guys make clear reading of this?
I think it was a case of he came in, bought 2-3 squads worth of players. He's now selling players for a profit, whether it's 1 or 2 million. He's still making a profit on that. But now that they're getting to the business end of the season, in terms of Conference League, in terms of in terms of like the Prem now he's realizing, you know what, as a club we need to start streamlining this stuff. To the point now, Joe Felix is off, probably maybe half of his pay is off the wage bill. Ben Chilwell is gone. Who was it? Diasi's gone now. Who else is gone?
Sterling's is at us.
Yeah, Sterling's at Arsenal here. And then it's like, okay, brings back Trevor Chalobah. Trevor Chalobah is going to get sold anyway. But for him, it's probably like, oh, maybe injury crisis. Maybe let's bring back another centre back. I think now it's a case like he's just selling players off because he's realizing I need to start balancing the books now. Let me make the profit I can make. I think the Renato Vega kid that they brought, I think
he's gone. Yeah, he's another one I forgot. He's gone on loan to Juventus.
He's gone on loan. So it's just like the guy is just he's running Chelsea like it's a business. He's Brian. It's like these people that do reselling. They buy the shoe, and then they now say, "Don't worry, it was £90. You pay £140." That's what he's doing, and he's balancing out the books. So I can't hate it, but PFL Premier Financial League, they'll slap his mouth soon. Don't worry, they're gonna grab this guy in 3 years, man, and drag him through the streets.
Yeah, I think eventually he's gonna blow up in his face because all of these boys that they have on loan, with the options to buy and all this stuff. If the club say we don't want to buy, all the players are coming back to their parent club, and what are you gonna do?
Some of them are dry. Some of them are dry loans. Like Sterling to us is a dry loan. The Renato Viego one, if I'm correct, is a dry loan as well. The Sassy one is a dry loan too. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like they all have to come back, and it's like Sterling is eating up the most wages because he's on like 350.
He's the highest paid player.
Do you know what I'm saying? He's on like 350, and we're definitely not signing him unless we're a lot sicker than I thought. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yes, he kind of got rid of them. But it's like a frisbee. They're all coming back though.
Exactly. And all these teams are not going to buy them permanently. No way. Because for them to make a profit, they're not going to pay the money that you paid. Or
because the buying club would have to pay out the 7 years that the player still has on his contract as well. Do you know what I'm saying? And like even with say like a João Felix that's gone to Milan, what if he stinks up at Milan? Nobody's going to want to sign him in the summer. Or if people are going to want to sign him, you're going to sign him for a cup price. They paid like 50 for him. People are going to be like, yeah, we'll offer you 15. It's spit on it. Well, shit, spit on it. It's crazy. Yeah, pause. Spit on it. It's crazy.
We used to say that as a kid, though. Spit on it.
Yeah, no, but saying that as an adult now is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
They used to say spit shake.
Yeah, spit shake. That's what I meant.
That's crazy as well, actually. But anyways.
But
you know what I was trying to get. Anyways, I don't know what this H is making face.
I'm not there, bro. I wasn't spitting on nothing back in the day, bro.
But yeah, it's just like if these loan deals don't really work out and these players don't really kick on, they're all gonna come back and it's gonna be even 10 times harder for you to get rid of them because it's like okay, we seen them go on loan to here and there, and they were shit there. They were shit at your club. Why should we sign them? They're on a 7-year contract anyway, so that's your problem.
Yeah, exactly. I think with Chelsea, yeah, in the beginning of the season, we were like, this model is working, man.
Mm.
Everything's going smooth. They challenging for the title, blah blah blah. But when you have 47 man, eventually it's gonna, because people are gonna be unhappy. It's gonna be unrest. You can't even fit everyone in the changing room. You're trying to do training drills with 40 people. Like, how's that even working out? So
And the crazy thing about it as well, like this, I'm not sure if you guys heard about this whole Mudryk situation. He got popped for PEDs
yeah.
a couple of months back. I haven't heard anything about that.
Did you know what? Did you know what
I
I
know.
said?
I know they took his A sample, the B sample. What's going on? Because he must have got convicted because it doesn't take this long for them to come to a decision. Because I haven't seen that guy in no match day squads in weeks. Like haven't seen him do anything.
Do you know what people are saying? People are saying that the whole Chelsea squad were on these peds because
No,
after Mudryk got caught, all of a sudden the performances started going down.
swear. You know, that's so funny because I remember watching one game and I seen Enzo Fernandez. I've never seen him have burners on in my life, and he was running. And then I was watching that West Ham game the other day. Yeah, fella was just jogging.
Exactly.
Just jogging. I think somebody might be onto something.
I feel like half of these clubs are on PEDs, man. Klopp that registered like 8 players saying that they all have asthma, so they were allowed to take certain drugs. You see all that gegenpressing that we were doing. Do you think that was normal? Did you ever see Firmino chasing man down and man, man? But that shit wasn't normal, man. They were taking something. I'm telling you, man.
Arsenal's the only club because you can see how less our players were. We're the only club doing this shit. We weren't cheating. We weren't cheating like the rest of you little scumbags.
See, and that's your downfall.
Because I always said it, yeah. I always said this football that Liverpool play, it would never last more than 5 years because you cannot run like this.
Year in, year out,
every year we're out collapsing, we're capitulating.
It worked for a while though. We were just very
3 seasons. It worked for 3 years.
3 seasons. It wasn't. It was 2018. Okay, yeah, I would say 4 years, 2018 to 2022, and the last season as well. But
yeah, last season when they caught you people, or I know the drug people sniff around. That's what you guys.
Let me just jump in real quick. The funniest one is when I seen Fabinho's legs go because that shit happened so quick.
That's just Brazilians for you, man.
Like one season he was absolutely fine, and the next he was absolutely dog shit, and he
was the best DM in the world for like a couple of years, and then he just, bro, you know Brazilians, they don't buy Brazilians after 28. Their legs go, they're gone. Brazilians, man, I don't know what the beef is. They will be superstars, best in the position. They turn 27, all of a sudden they can't play football anymore.
Yeah, it was just like remember Kaka back in the days. He had that spell at AC, then he signed for Real Madrid, and he couldn't stay fit for no love or luck, just out of nowhere. And
he was still young. He was like 28 or 29. Do
you know what I'm saying?
Neymar as well. Fella turned 28.
But that's the thing. You don't sign Brazilians for longevity. You sign them for a good time, bro.
Yeah, literally.
You sign Brazilians for a good time, not a long time, man.
I think it's like one of those sayings. We're Brazilians footballers, anyways. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You just have to enjoy them for the for the time that they're there. Then after a while, you have to get rid of them.
Look at Neymar, bro. Neymar should still be running rings around, bro. Fella can't.
This is Neymar's time to be grabbing his Ballon d'Ors. Fella said, "Oh, I can't. My leg is hurting me." Went to stand up.
Bro,
the funniest one was Casemiro. He literally just came off with the Champions League with Real Madrid. Went to United, and the player I saw like 4 months ago wasn't the player that I was watching against Brentford. I was like,
bro,
what the fuck is this?
Somebody that was defensively astute, and all of a sudden he comes to United. Fella, every match is like this. He doesn't know what to do. He's thinking, where's Modric? Where's Cruz? What? Even Coutinho, yeah, that we sold him for that 140 million. Bro, Barcelona got shagged. They got robbed. They loaned
him to Bayern Munich, and he scored 2 goals
and won the Champions League. So when you got bought for 140 million, you don't have to play football. Then you got loans to Bayern. All of a sudden, you're doing jinky with jinky. Then you go back to Barcelona again. You don't have to play football anymore, bro. This football thing.
Is it one of them was that we kind of have that issue with Martinelli because even though the guy is still young, yeah, he gave us like one really good season. Then after that, my guy just said, "Yeah, that's enough."
If you look at Martinelli, yeah, if his career, his prime was at 20 years old. 20 years old was his prime, and then after that, what happened?
No, from like 19 to like maybe 22, that was his prime.
How can your
And I'm
prime
telling you,
be 22?
and I'm telling you the reason for it, if you look at him now, he's a lot chunkier than he was in that 22-23 season. He needs to lose some weight.
Bro, them Brazilians are fat. Let me not say that, I guess it's cancelled, yeah. Those Brazilian footballers, they love food. Do you remember see when Neymar comes back to PSG? Belly is sticking out and all. Ronaldinho, when he
Do you
comes
not
back to Barcelona,
remember R9? R9 at AC Milan?
bro, stomach was out.
Fella was the silkiest fella, but he was fat. I don't know how it was working out.
I remember reading one article. Yeah, apparently he sent to Ancelotti. If you want me to play as score goals, don't ask me to track back or something like that. But if you want somebody to be tracking back and doing all that kind of stuff, just leave me on the bench.
Yeah, literally.
How can you say that to your coach? He said, if you want to win games, and you want me to score goals, just put me up there. Let me do my thing because I'm not all that running around. That's not for me, big man.
Imagine being a professional athlete. Yeah, you're making millions of pounds a year, and you're saying all that dieting and all that. Yeah, not for me, man.
That's why Brazilians are the best, bro.
Imagine Ronaldinho making millions. He said, "Nah, I don't really want to kick ball like that. I kind of want to be in the clubs."
Like football is a hobby for these man, bro. Lifestyle was the main thing,
bro. It's not even just Brazil.
Remember Adriano for back in the day?
Yeah, he got chunky all of a sudden as well.
He's a gang member in Brazil.
Bro,
he's a gang member in Brazil.
Nah, bro.
He's in the favelas day in, day out.
South America is not a joke.
He's a gang member back in
Bro,
Brazil.
Look at Suarez, yeah. Suarez when he went to Barca, not even Barca. When they were doing Copa America, and he'd wear that really tight. Remember Uruguay used to wear these tight Puma shirts,
yeah.
man?
Yeah.
And there's love handles out of the face,
man. Bro, okay, what do you expect when they go Maradona? Okay.
Bro, South America.
That's Argentina, bro.
No, but the South American.
Let me tell you about this one as well. I see the drill on Twitter. Yeah, obviously Suarez plays with Messi and Inter Miami, and they do like a passing drill or something like that. Messi done the passing drill. Calm. If you see the way Suarez doing this passing drill, this guy just retired. His knees are gone. His legs are finished. You know when like the way like young ponies try to like chop prank.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing. I was just like, broski, just fucking retire, man.
His
like
knees
just go live your life.
I don't blame him, bro. He's getting that bread in America, man.
Just go have your kids probably want to spend some time with you. Just go chill with them. You have enough bread. When is the bread not enough?
Yeah, but they have time. The only football stuff is training and matches. See, when they were in their prime, they were doing the extra with the fitness coach at home with the diet and all that. Now, after training, when they get home, they're sitting on the couch.
You think they're smoking shisha when they go?
They're buying chicken and chips from Morley's. Yeah, chilling. I'm telling you, man. But boys, just on the Carabao Cup semi-finals. Just obviously everyone has different predictions, but what is your dream final? Who do you hope gets through to the final? Obviously for you is Arsenal, but what would be your ideal on the other side?
I'd love it to be Tottenham. Yeah, in a make believe, like click my heels together 3 times and hope upon a star. I hope it was Tottenham and say we beat them or something like that. Oh my god. The banter would be legendary because we would have won 2 titles at the home ground. They've had to watch us win 2 titles at the home ground, and then they got to the cup final in God knows how long, and then we beat them there as well. Oh,
Fado. I was thinking of that as well. But on the flip side, if it was a Tottenham Arsenal final and Postecoglou found a way and beat us in that final, he'll be a god.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, 100%.
He will be a god.
I will never hear the end of it from Tottenham fans. But the thing that goes in our favor is though that since Postecoglou has been Tottenham manager, he hasn't beaten Arsenal once.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he hasn't been Arsenal once. He's had L's like nearly every single time.
Yeah, so actually, yeah, it's true. Yeah, because just last season and this season.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
said that was every single time. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'll say Arsenal, Liverpool because
That's what the neutral wants. That's the
no,
big game.
this is what I want because that game somebody has to die. Injuries have to fly that game because if I'm Arsenal, I can sacrifice a red, I can sacrifice the Carabao Cup,
Look at this
let
bad
you
man guy.
have
Look at
it.
this bad man guy.
Van
Me,
Dijk gone,
You don't have
Trent
future here. You don't have
gone.
future here. You can never.
Someone's like, God, I'm telling you, send the record. I'm telling you, I'll get so many records that have to abandon the game. As long as your guys are out for 2-3 weeks, bro, that Prem is all I care about. Come May, yeah. Dark Cards, they call us the team of Dark Cards. Yeah, you see Dark Cards that day. Don't worry.
You know,
Don't
if
worry.
you did that, you will be hated forever in
Who by
English.
who?
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
hate me.
we're already
Hate
hated now, so
me.
it actually make no difference.
yeah,
It'll just be one of them ones just getting the line.
yeah, true.
Hates me because when I'm in Tottenham Court Road now and the parade is happening and I'm dancing with the Jamaicans. Hey, we're saying we won. Don't worry. I'll send you a snap. Don't worry.
For me, I think for Liverpool season, for me, this is my prediction for our whole season. I think we're gonna win the Carabao Cup and the Premier League. I think Ange Slot is gonna do a Jose Mourinho first season Carabao Cup and the Prem. And I think that match against Arsenal, May 10th, I think we're going to beat you at Anfield, and that's the day we win the league, where it's mathematically done. That's what I think is going to happen. I think it's written in the stars. That's my.
What you think? What a treble?
No,
No, he said the cup. He
Oh
said
no,
double.
okay.
just the Carabao Cup and the Prem.
He said double. No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
I think it's achievable.
But you guys have a big one coming in the next couple of weeks, though. That that last Merseyside derby at Goodison Park.
Yeah.
It's not just saying. I'm thinking Moise has something to lock up for me. Do you know what I'm saying? They're on a good little win streak right now as well. So it's one of them ones. It's gonna be a tough game. But look, listen, there's a lot of football to play from now until then.
100.
Obviously, both of our teams they know how to kick ball, and we didn't have to do any of that playoffs to get into the Champions League. None of that rubbish, just straight in there. Do you know what I'm saying? A couple of man have to go and play Real Madrid soon. do you know what I'm saying? It's looking a bit scary. A little bit scary. Do you know what I'm
But just
saying?
on
But
that Champions League, did you see your side of the Champions League?
yeah, I seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, your side is crazy. Yours is with Bayern and Real Madrid and all that, man.
Yeah, no.
Ours is just PSG and Atalanta.
And guess what? They still get slapped up. When they come and book. When they book Miles and Ethan, they still get whacked up. Straight fire, fam.
So Mbappe and Vinny.
Listen. Ethan, yeah, coldest 17-year-old in the game right now, bro. Coldest. No one better than
who plays right wing for Real Madrid? Who starts with Rodrigo?
Rodrigo, he's a fellow like 25, man.
You think Rodrigo will destroy Luis Kelly's life, man?
Listen, I saw Haaland tried to get the ball off of Lewis Kelly, and he said, "Get off me!"
We all know Haaland is a robot. He's not a jinky majinky.
Oh, not a gym guy, yeah. But when he mashed up Lewis Dunk in his debut season, and he's like, "Get out the way, man."
Haaland is good against defenders that want to be, a big man that don't know that don't have timing. They're just a passion merchants. Haaland would have a perfect game against people like Jamie Carragher. People like
even Christian Romero as well. That one is just
those people that like to dive in. Yeah, those types. Obviously, when it's a good centre back like Gabriel Saliba that actually know what they're doing, yeah, he's gonna have a hard time. But with the whole Real Madrid, if you get Real Madrid or you get Bayern, people like Leroy Sané, Harry Kane.
Look. Yeah, one thing I'll say is you see that kid Miles, real baller. I've seen that. You know that ones like I put a young kid in, I give him a run now. This guy's consistently good.
Yeah, he's keeping California.
Like he's playing against Prem proven wingers, mashing them up, holding his own. Do you not think he's gonna see Real Madrid? Oh, I'm playing against Rodrigo. I don't think he's gonna be like, give me a bit of that. He's gonna kill him. Kill him.
exactly, but that inexperience as well. He's gonna be like
He
really.
already chopped his first red card, man. He won't make that mistake again.
That wasn't even a red though.
It wasn't red, but he won't
Even got
do.
rescinded.
When someone is running through, he'll be like, do you know what? Allow us.
See, the one thing I like about that kid as well is like I've seen multiple interviews from him as well, especially one that he did against not against but with Ian Wright after we beat
To
Tottenham.
be the best. To be the best. Yeah.
And he wants to face the best and all that kind of stuff. So I like the mentality. He knows, like, people are trying to call him cocky and all that kind of stuff because he done the Halle celebration. No, like if somebody's chatting shit to me, I don't care what age. I'm gonna drag my notes all over your head. I don't give a rat's ass. You know what I'm saying? So like I already like the kid's mentality. So obviously, if he sees Real Madrid on the schedule, he'll lock in. I believe he'll lock in. He knows, okay, don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid. But boys, we'll wrap up there. We'll leave it there. Obviously Carabao Cup in a couple of days, so we'll get to see who's going to be in the final. You guys have a big one next week against Everton.
That's tomorrow, bro.
No, Everton. The Everton game is next week.
Next Wednesday, 12th.
Oh, it's next Wednesday. So I was getting excited for nothing. Rubbish.
Nah, that's next Wednesday.
But if we win that game, it's 9 points. It's no games in hand anymore. Just 9 points.
Which I like because then I'm not thinking about maybe if they win this game in a couple of weeks' time, it's just be straight. You're 9 points ahead. I know what it is, and I know what the target is. Do you know what I'm saying? So we'll get that out of the way, and then we'll know who's going to be in the Carabao Cup final as well. I don't really see Arsenal pulling it back against Newcastle at St James's Park, especially if we're able to pull one of the chances away at the Emirates. I'd be more confident, but the fact that it's 2-0, it doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence. But at the same time, they just put 5 past City, so it's like if you can put 5 against the reigning defending champions, I'm kind of expecting you to put 5 past Newcastle, but we haven't been Newcastle convincingly since like maybe last season.
And I saw a stat. You haven't
faced them twice since then.
I saw a stat. You haven't scored 3 or more goals at St James's Park since 2012.
Yeah, it's something like that as well. Yeah, I've seen that as well. Something like that as well. So it doesn't fill me well, I hope. But guys, any closing statements before we wrap up?
Everything is kind of obviously the big thing is the Man City Arsenal game, but everything is as it was. 6 points with a game in hand. Everything is as it was. Nothing's really changed. It was like this 2 months ago. 6 points game in hand. We dropped points and you dropped points, so nothing has really changed as a big.
If you actually look at last 5 games, Liverpool and Arsenal's one is near enough identical. You dropped points at different times, and we've dropped points at different times, and we just kind of made it back up again. So it's like
exactly
the real business end is going to be who dropped points and who actually managed to maintain that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, guys, love for checking in, and then we'll continue this conversation next week.
Wait. I just want to say. Ethan Wanyeri has the same goal contributions as Højlund this season in all competitions, and he's played 8 less games.
Is Højlund even a footballer, man? Don't even.
Yeah, his fan base call him Høj Lacoste.
70 million. That is ridiculous, bro. That makes Havertz look like a good signing.
Do you know what I'm saying? If you ask Man United fans, would they have Havertz in their team over Højlund? They'll be stupid to say no. They'll be stupid to say no.
Or United is a mess. Elanga would start for them today. So that whole club is a mess.
Nah, but yeah, we'll leave it there, boys. Until next week.